Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 6.
Good evening, and welcome to koolNews at 6. Vice President Sara Duterte was urged by a lawmaker on Saturday to attend President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s third State of the Nation address SONA on July 22 out of respect. According to Tinog Party List Representative Jude Aguirre, this was in courtesy to the camaraderie. Out of respect for President Marcos, she should attend. It's as if they never had any camaraderie. She should not deny this simple courtesy to our president, Edgray was quoted as saying in the statement, I mean. He added that Duterte should explain her reason for her non-attendance. At the very least, she should come clean and explain why she can't or does not want to attend, he added. On July 21, Duterte said that she will not attend the SONA or has appointed herself as designated survivor. In other countries, a designated survivor is an official who is kept apart from other top government officials during a significant event to ensure the continuity of government in case an adverse event occurs. However, the Philippines does not have a law maintaining a designated survivor. In 2019, former Senator Panfilo Lacson filed a bill which gives the president the power to name one, but as of writing, it's still pending in the Senate. Laguna Water, Manila Water operating subsidiary providing water, wastewater, and environmental service in several municipalities in Laguna, has successfully remitted 75 million pesos to the provincial government of Laguna, covering concession fees for 2023. This milestone reflects the Laguna Water's commitment in fulfilling its service obligations to its customers and to the PGL through environmental stewardship, sustainable sanitation, and community development, and further solidifies the partnership between Manila Water Philippine Ventures and the PGL. Laguna Governor Ramil Hernandez acknowledges the company's role in uplifting Lagunanese lives through the provision of reliable water service. 50% of the concession fees benefits local government units and of cities and municipalities serviced by Laguna Water. In addition to providing water, Laguna Water undertakes crucial environmental services such as collecting, conveying, and treating used water, ensuring responsible discharge into local bodies of water, and contributing significantly to environmental conservation. The company's sanitation program, Tamang Sanitasyon equals kalusugan, kalinisan, at kalularan ng bayan or PSEC ng bayan, has been providing sanitation services to all social classes, including sewage management, dislodging or septic tank siponing, and communal toilet or portable toilet solution. Laguna's water programs align with government efforts to protect the environment and promote public health with a strong focus on sustainability and community engagement. As PGL's partner in achieving sustainable development, Laguna Water intends to empower communities through programs such as Ahon Tubig, formerly Tubig para sa Barangay or Water for the Poor, Link Up Eskwela, Water and Sanitation for Public Schools, Kabuhayan para sa Barangay Livelihood Program, Information, Education, and Communication Campaign used on used water, Pamilyan Kasek or Sanitation for Marginalized Communities, among many others. Currently, Laguna Water is providing water and wastewater services to 12 cities and municipalities in the province of Laguna. A South Korean national who is wanted by the International Criminal Police Army Organization Interpol has been arrested by personnel of the Bureau of Immigration, the agency said on Saturday. According to the BI, Choi In-jun, for age of 47, was apprehended at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Monday as he was boarding a flight to Vietnam. The BI said that Choi was wanted in South Korea for allegedly operating illegal gambling internet sites. In addition, Choi was also accused of hiring a computer expert to hack and steal people's personal data, as well as to manipulate gambling matches. This prompted a South Korean court to issue an arrest warrant against him. Excuse me. And later, the Interpol issued a red notice. The BI added that Choi will stay at its facility in Taguig City and will be blacklisted from entering the Philippines. We will coordinate the arrangements for his departure with the South Korean embassy in Manila, BI Commissioner Norman Tansico was quoted as saying in the statement. Four suspected drug traffickers were arrested on Friday, June 12 in bypass operations in Cavite and Rizal Province and yielded over 430,000 pesos worth of shabu and an illegal firearm, the police said. The Police Region 4A reported Saturday, July 13 that drug enforcers Das Marinas City, Cavite arrested two pursuers identified as Timoni and Tito at 5:55 p.m. after they sold shabu to an undercover police officer in Barangay Village, Salawak. The suspects, both classified as HVI or high-value individuals in the local drug trade, yielded three plastic sachets containing shabu weighing 50.12 grams with an estimated value of 340,816 pesos. In Banangunan, Rizal, police officers arrested two drug pushers identified as Christian and Ray in a sting operation around 6:30 a.m. in Barangay Pag-asa. The cops caught the suspects with six sachets of meth weighing 30.21 grams with estimated value of 89,828 pesos with an undocumented caliber .22 Magnum revolver with four bullets. Police also seized a mobile phone which will be examined for records of drug transactions. All suspects are under police custody and will face a formal complaint for violating the Comprehensive Dangerous Acts of 2002. The two suspects from Binangonan will also face another case for illegal possession of a firearm. Thousands of families were displaced and temporarily seeking shelter in barangay halls, elementary schools, and cover courts as the city experienced heavy rain since Friday morning, July 12. Almir Apolinario, City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Officer, said initial reports from barangay officials showed that more than 1,000 families have been displaced from their homes due to floods. Heavy rains caused by the southwest monsoon, and we have a culminated rainfall of 170.2 mm from 8 a.m. on July 12 until 8 a.m. on July 13. The number of affected families may still increase, Apolinario said. He also said they are verifying reports that 4 people from 2 families in Barangay Pamuluktan were swept by raging waters, while 5 others in Barangay Lapes went missing after the landslides on Friday. As of Saturday afternoon, floodwaters have not subsided in some villages of the city like in Barangay Putik. Captain Larry Sandana, Coast Guard Station Commander in the city, confirmed 7 fishing vessels ran aground on Friday afternoon in Barangay Mas Asin, some 30 kilometers from the city proper. These are FP Loris C-17, FP Voyager, FP Scarhart, FP Arturo Shatrach, FP Timoni, MTK Harilila, and E-1088. All crew from the 7 vessels were safe on board when the boats ran aground, Sandana said. He also announced the suspension of voyages for all types of vessels and watercraft flying from Zamboanga City to Balisan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi on Saturday, July 13 in order to avert maritime accidents. Voyage of vessels shall resume upon improvement of weather and sea conditions, Sandana said. As of 9 a.m. on Saturday, local authorities said 1,370 families are staying in evacuation centers in the villages of San Jose, Guzu, Patalon, Sinubong, Talisatyan, Kawit, Alia, Bawis Wasan, Tumanga, Pason Nangka, Tetuan, Sangkali, and Putik. And the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office stopped the operation of its eLotto app on Saturday, July 13. An announcement posted on the eLotto site explained that access to the app was halted to allow the PCSO to improve the platform. The PCSO encouraged potential bettors to place their bets through the traditional way at various Lotto outlets nationwide. The PCSO likewise asked winners via eLotto to withdraw their prize from their eLotto wallet on or before July 31st and transfer it to their GCash accounts. As for players who have advanced draw tickets after July 12th, the PCSO advised to not worry because these tickets will remain valid and included in the scheduled draw. The agency, however, urged them to take a screenshot of their advanced draw tickets on or before July 31st. The pilot program of PCSO eLotto was launched in December 2023. It was planned to run for a year. In February, however, Senator Aquilino Kiko Pimentel III called for a halt on the pilot test, citing risk. Stick around, koolNews at 6 will return after these messages. We will be right back. Welcome back. Handsome police officers arrested an alleged drug trafficker and seized more than 428,000 pesos worth of shampoo in the bypass operation on Friday, July 12th in the city, which is Lucena City. Quezon Police Chief Colonel De Don Monte reported Saturday, July 13, that a team from the Provincial Police Drug Enforcement nabbed a 46-year-old man named Ipon for selling shampoo worth 1,000 pesos to an undercover agent in an early morning transaction held in Barangay Ilayang Iyam. Operators caught the suspect in alleged possession of one plastic sachet containing crystal meth weighing 21 grams with an estimated dangerous drugs board value of 142,800 pesos. The police report, however, stated that the confiscated shampoo is worth 428,400 pesos in the street market at the prevailing price of 20,400 pesos per kilogram, per gram. Police are conducting further investigations to determine the source of the illegal drugs. The suspect was detained and is facing complaints for violating the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Senator Risa Hontiveros said the issuance of the arrest order against suspended Town Mayor Alice Go and 7 others upholds the mandate of the Senate to safeguard the well-being of Filipinos. In a statement, Hontiveros explained that the issuance of the arrest order is only the first step to making Mayor Alice Go Huaping accountable to our laws. Sa daming ng galingan at posibleng krimen ni Mayor Alice at lahat ng sangkot sa Pogo, this is not merely procedural. This arrest order upholds the mandate of the Senate to safeguard the well-being of Filipinos, she said in a statement Saturday. Early on Saturday, Hontiveros' office shared copies of the arrest orders with members of the media. Based on the arrest order for Guo, her refusal to appear before the Senate delayed, impeded, and obstructed the investigation of reported human trafficking, serious illegal detention, and physical abuse and torture in the premises of an internet gaming licensee of the Philippine Amusement Gaming Corporation. The Senate Committee on Women, chaired by Hontiveros, has been probing into illegal Philippine offshore gaming operators. During the inquiries, Guo's name has been linked to a raided Pogo in Pampanga, where she is the local chief executive. Hontiveros and Senate President Francis Chis Escudero signed the 8 arrest orders for Guo, for her family members Sheila Guo, Wesley Leo Guo, Jian Sihong Guo, and Seban Guo, her suspected mother Wen Li Lin, her accountant Nancy Gamo, and alleged authorized representative of Pogos Dennis Cunanan. Patuloy namin hihinintay sa Senado ang kanyang pagdalo sa susunod na hearing kasama na ang lahat ng taong nasa listahan na cited in contempt, the senator said. Mapakita na kayo, hindi mabubura ng inyong patatago ang katotohanan, she added. Guo and others did not attend the July 10 hearing despite due notice of the Senate Committee on Women. Guo's lawyer, attorney Stephen David, said his client was traumatized after facing scrutiny on her alleged ties to Suan Huan Technology Incorporated, the raided Pogo in Pampanga. Japanese Minister for Foreign Affairs Kamikawa Yoko said her government highly appreciates the Philippines' actions in the West Philippine Sea. According to Kamikawa, the Philippines' behavior follows the rule of law and promotes peace in the region. The Japanese envoy also said her government will continue to coordinate with the international community to keep a free and open international order. Kamikawa's remarks came as the Philippines marked its victory in the case it lodged against China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea before the Permanent Court of Arbitration. On Friday, July 12, Manila celebrated the 8th anniversary of the 2016 Arbitral ruling that invalidated Beijing's position that it owns almost the entire South China Sea, including the West Philippine Sea. Many countries and international leaders have recognized the Abreu Award, but China has continued to ignore it. Based on this recognition, Japan highly appreciates the position of the government of the Philippines, which has consistently complied with the award and shown its commitment to the peaceful settlement of disputes in the South China Sea, Kamikawa said in a statement. Japan will continue working in coordination with the international community such as ASEAN member states and the United States to maintain and strengthen a free and open international order based on the rule of law, she added. Japan likewise expressed concern over the repeated hostile actions of China within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, which have already resulted in damage our home to Filipino vessels and troops. A recent incident in the West Philippine Sea even caused the thumb of a Philippine Navy sailor, Seaman First Class Jeffrey Fagundo, to be severed. Fagundo lost his finger after Chinese Coast Guard vessels ran Philippine boats that were on a resupply mission to the ground of PRP Sierra Madre at the Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. Japan renews its objection to maritime claims in the South China Sea that are inconsistent with UNCLOS. Kamikawa added. On this occasion, Japan also reiterates serious concern over repeated actions which obstruct the freedom of navigation and increase regional tensions, including recent dangerous actions that resulted in damage to Filipino vessels and injuries to Filipinos on board, she continued. The Department of Foreign Affairs said Friday it will move forward to ensure peace, security, and prosperity in the West Philippine Sea. And now for international news, Antonina Malshmoshko teared up when recounting the Russian missile strike that hit the Kyiv Children's Hospital where her 6-month-old baby was being treated for cancer. The missile hit as she was walking down the corridor to the shoulder of Okhmatyet Hospital, where baby Martin has since been diagnosed with liver cancer when he was 2 months old. I thought he would cry like other children, but he just looks at me like that, sucking on the pacifier. He grabbed me tightly and that's it. I held him and we were like that the whole time. He was calm, she said. She was looking at Martin now peacefully sleeping, his pacifier falling off, while on blood transfusion at the clinic when he was where he was moved after the strike. A cruise missile on Monday slammed through Okhmatyet's toxicology department and damaged large portions of the surrounding buildings of the clinic treating about 600 patients, provoking international condemnation. It also upended the precarious path to recovery of children who, like Martin, were already facing a tough fight for their lives as they battle cancer. This child needs treatment, and not only this child, there are many children with different diseases. When attacks like these happen, you just don't understand how that will be possible, Malshko, age of 33, said. Photos of doctors in bloody robes and cancer patients being treated outside the bomb clinic triggered outrage. Within an hour of the strike, the National Cancer Institute sent a team to take in some children and avoid the scary scenario and interruption of treatment. The institute's director, Olena Defimenko, said all the children in their care were in a stable condition. There was no break in treatment. They received therapy, even if it was suspended for just a few hours during the explosion. During the tragedy, she told AFP. 2 children who were in a serious condition before being transferred to other hospitals died, but it was unclear if their deaths were linked to the attack. Fimi Medical Hospital was busier than usual, but she said it had quickly adapted to accommodate around 30 new patients. We have already been taught by the war, she said. Among the transferred was 33-year-old Demutiro, suffering from sarcoma, who was with his mother, Arina Vishnikina. If we haven't come out, we wouldn't exist anymore, Dim M.Y. Didiro said through his surgical mask. While his mother spoke to AFP, M. Dimitro was on his phone scrolling through the deep state interactive map that shows the operations of the Russian and Ukrainian army. It's okay, Dilemma. We came out and everything is fine, his mother reassured him. While AFP was visiting this cancer institute, doctors learned that most of the patients would be moved back to Okhmatyet in the coming days. Kinina was hoping to come back to the clinic where she and Dumio had formed their own kind of family with other patients. Another mother, 24-year-old Marnia Shikomak, said she was shocked when she returned to the hospital the day after the strike. There was blood all over the stairs. It felt like such a dissonance. Everything was fine there before. You were used to the normal picture, and you entered this chaos, Chichomak said. The frenzy of the first days when the hospital was full of volunteers helping to clear up the rubble has subsided. But it will take a huge effort to rebuild. According to the Ministry of Health, the hospital needs 400 hryvnias or $9.7 million in equipment alone. A few hundred people, including medical staff bearing bruises and cuts, gathered for a concert in memory of the victims under heavy heat on Friday. The attack killed two adults, nephrologist Svetlana Lukyanchuk, and a visitor. Archduke began the ceremony with a prayer honoring the victims whose clothes stood on the rings of the toxicology department. And the crowd then turned around to face the orchestra that had set up on the debris-covered slope in front of Shatradno-ridden hospital blocks. The orchestra was led by Herman Makarenko, who said the ensemble tried to convey the feeling of constant danger that had befallen Ukraine since Russia launched its full-scale invasion. Back at the National Cancer Institute, Malchenko struggled to feel safe after seeing a missile fall on the children's hospital, which she had considered a safe haven. You don't know where and at what moment they can strike. You don't know what to expect, and you can even make out the logic of it all, she said. And that is all for koolNews at 6. I am Aspir. Good evening. And we'll see you later for koolNews Prime Time at 9. Goodbye for now.